Hello, I'm BrigantiaBlackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Thursday and welcome to our series Witch Life. This month we're talking about your path, and today we are addressing the question of how would you teach it? Now, don't panic, not talking about anyone having to create their own witchy seminar or a YouTube channel or writing a book about their practice for publication. Now, if you want to dip a toe into those waters, that's freaking awesome. It will be very helpful to newbies, experienced people within the craft, and to yourself. There's nothing like taking on that kind of project to help refine and clarify your own thinking. But teaching is not necessarily a formal thing or a long, drawn out session with references and footnotes and homework and grades and all the stuff that goes along with that. Teaching can happen in unexpected, offhand moments that consist of nothing more than answering a question or saying, to accomplish XYZ intention, I did this, and I have gotten very good results with it in the past, so it's worth a try. This is about passing on knowledge and experience, and sometimes that happens in very, very small doses. Teaching seems to be largely about explanations, what exists and how it works. Then it's left to the student to think about that information and then decide what to do with it and how to apply it if they do choose to. The only thing we really have to decide when these teachable moments arise is how to actually present information. Can we communicate our ideas clearly and concisely? And depending on the topic at hand, we may be able to get this done with just a few sentences, or it may require a longer discussion. I have found that it's easier to break things down into smaller chunks and not dump entire essays on people and when I am having these back and forth conversations. The person you're talking to will need an opportunity to digest what you say and to explore the ideas further. And if they're given a long-winded essay to consider, well, I mean, that might be filled with really good and handy information, but it's probably going to be able to be too much for them to take in all at once. So sometimes short and sweet is better, and then if someone is ready to go into further details, you can address it then, rather than giving them the whole boatload all at once. Then questions. Questions are invaluable. They can be used to stimulate a student's thinking process. And this isn't about getting the right answer or the answer that you would prefer to go with. It is about encouraging someone to embrace the process of thinking things through. And this is primarily what I'm getting at when it comes to teaching other people about your path. We all know there's more than one way for witches to get their work done. So this isn't about trying to make someone conform to your way of doing things or accept your way as being the best, greatest, most bestest thing ever. But what this is about helping someone walk them through a thinking process and encouraging them to examine it from as many different angles as they can and then contrast it with other schools of thought and see what they come up with. And then you encourage that person to take on the task of deciding what they think and how they're going to put their convictions into practice. And you never know when you might be the one who plays a role in helping someone gain the confidence to take charge of their spirituality. And that is the ultimate lesson that any teacher of the craft can pass on. So hopefully we are all doing our parts. And if this is something that's always intimidated you, hopefully I've taken some of the mystery out of it. It doesn't have to be formal. It doesn't have to be long. You don't have to have a plan. Sometimes it is nothing more than responding to the moment. You are equal to the task. You can do it, and especially if you've been walking your path for a while, I guarantee you have gleaned some useful insights that someone else might find extremely helpful as they develop on their own path. So that's what I have to say on the topic. Let me know what you think either in the comments section below or come onto Discord and visit us at Blackbird's Brew and start a conversation there. We'd be happy to have you. But that'll do it for right now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.